This is Fowlmere, 66 acres of relic fen in the heart of the Cambridgeshire countryside. Relic, you can say that again. They used to grow cress in parts of this, but now the beds have become well overgrown with reeds. But some people don't think so. The YOC, that's the Young Ornithologist Club, the junior branch of the RSPB, raised over £20,000 in a national appeal to buy places like this. I reckon they must be daft. They're all quite crazy about it, though, and it's a real treat for them to come here. So today, the YOC has arranged a visit by children from all over the country. Hello, Peter.
Hello, Keith.
Well, you're in charge here,
That's
I believe.
right.
Are they all keen to be here?
They're really pleased to come. It's an exciting day, lots to see, especially as the reserve isn't really open yet.
Right.
And it's quite a special group we've got here today.
Why is that, then?
We've got Roz here. She won a competition to design a symbol for Fowlmere.
Really? Have you got a picture of it?
Yes, it's in Bird Life.
What's bird life?
It's the YSC magazine that we all receive every 2 months.
Right. Well, there you go. And that's your symbol there.
Yes.
What sort of bird's that, then?
It's a pied wagtail.
That's lovely. Really nice. Bet you don't get many good birds around here, though.
Oh, you do, because the water and the reeds provide a good habitat for lots of species.
Right, any that I'd sort of know of.
We might see a kingfisher.
Really?
We might see one if we go along here. There's a reed bed and some open water.
Oh, let's go, eh? Come on. Hey, look, there's a kingfisher. Sorry. Oh, hey, look, that's really spectacular. Look at the way he caught that fish. It's better than I use my fishing rod. Isn't it great the way its blue feathers glisten? They're almost like metallic, aren't they?
They're not really blue. It's just the way the microscopic parts of the feathers reflect the light.
Oh, come on, I may not be sorting me bears, but I know me colours.
It's true. The only real colour pigments in the feathers are blacks, browns, oranges, reds and yellows.
Still looks blue to me, you know. Right. Oh, what are these, Owen?
Those are underground springs. There's a lot of chalk in the ground around here, and the water from the surrounding Gog Hills just bubbles up through it.
Right. Do you have anything like this where you live?
Well, not to this standard, but we have some good bird watching areas near Edinburgh, like Flotterstone.
Right, what sort of birds do you watch there, then?
Well, it varies. In May, we did a sponsored bird watch to raise money to buy places like Fowlmere.
Right, well, that's your local Edinburgh group, isn't it?
Yes, we usually go around together, but sometimes we do split up into smaller parties.
Hold on, what's that?
Oh, that's a grey wagtail.
Ah, so it's the same family as the one on Rosman's design, eh? Ah, see, I'm learning, you know. What's that one?
Oh, that's a dipper. They actually walk underwater to catch aquatic insects and mollusks. You can see its eyelids flashing. It protects its eyes.
Certainly had a wet day for it, didn't you? Now, where's this?
Oh, this is the wood at the top of the waterfall. We saw lots of the common woodland birds there.
Oh, yeah, that's a robin there, I know that. And that's a woodpecker. You see, I'm quite surprising myself, you know.
Yes, that's a great spotted woodpecker. And there's a good one, a very nice one, a long-tailed tit.
Hey, that's really beautiful, isn't it? That's a smashing nest it's got.
Yes, it makes it from moss and lichen, all patched together to make it camouflaged.
Right, how many species did you see that day, then?
Well, roughly 50.
Phew, that's quite good. And how much were you sponsored for that?
Well, we got about £150 altogether.
Right, how much did you actually make on your own?
Well, £9.45.
Ah, that's quite good, that. You know, lends a fiver. Look at that, man. That's smashing now. You've done all the birds you've seen today. I haven't seen that many. Isn't that great?
Great, yes.
Lovely, that. Right, well, you're both young ornithologists of the year, and field notebooks was something you had to submit. What was actually involved in the competition, Neil?
Well, there were 3 age groups and 3 parts. In the first part, you had to keep a field notebook, and in the second, you had to answer a quiz. And in the third, you had to pick out one species of bird and do a study on it.
Right, how long did it take?
A few months.
Was it difficult?
Yes.
Well, congratulations to both of you. Well done. Danny, how did you start off bird watching?
At school, a teacher started a YSC group, so I just thought I'd join that. From then on, I just got more interested all the time.
Right, well, you're actually from Fowlmere. Is there anything special to see down there this time of year?
Well, it's not very good for breeding birds, but it's very good for migrants. In the spring, we can go and watch the first migrants coming in from the cliffs.
You go out to watch the first migrants coming in, then?
Yes, we do a lot of sea watches, and we sit on the cliffs and watch out to sea, keep our eyes open for the first birds to arrive. Of course, you can never hope to see everything as it arrives, but many migrants nest around Falmouth.
Isn't there something about a phone-in you have for these migrants?
Yes, if you see a new migrant, we phone up the YSC at Sandy, and they take all the records for the whole country. That way they can see the pattern of migration throughout Britain from week to week. You probably saw it on Blue Peter.
Blue Peter? Why don't they show it on a good programme like Swap Shop? Right, nobody warned me about this. Why are we chopping down all these hawthorns and trees and things?
It's part of the RSPB management plan for the reserve. As it's such a new reserve, there's a lot of work to be done to improve it for the birds.
I'll tell you what, you've got me worn out already. You all seem very actively involved in the YOC. Is there anything special happening in Northern Ireland?
Well, this summer I went to Rathlin Island on the Northampton coast with a couple of my friends, and we kept a lookout for oiled seabirds.
Is there much of a problem with pollution here?
Well, there's an old trawler called the Ella Hewitt, which sank just off the coast. It had a lot of fuel oil, and this keeps leaking out. This caused a lot of problems for species like eider ducks.
I see. Is that one there?
Yes, we thought it was a female at first because it was so brown, but it's got the black marking on the head of a male. In fact, a little oil can be enough to kill them, so the local beach bird survey on the island has been very active. There are lots of good places in Rathlin though, and the stacks on the west coast are really spectacular.
Oh, amazing. There must be hundreds of birds there. What are they all?
Well, that's a shag, but they're mainly auks and gulls.
An auk? Is that the black one?
Well, auks are a group really. There are razorbills and guillemots. And of course puffins.
Oh yes, I know about them.
And those are kittiwakes. They nest in the ledges.
Sure this ladder's safe?
Yes.
Oh, I don't know. Some of the things people get me to do. What makes you so certain the kestrel's going to nest in here, then?
Well, you can never be sure, but the tree they nested in last year has since been blown down.
Blown down, eh? I think I'd better get down before I'm blown down. That's it. Right. Oh, what? That's better. Bet you don't do things like that every day, do you?
Well, no, but we do go to Twyford House. That's in Linton Hospital.
And you build nest box there?
Well, we do organise nest box schemes.
And how many are in your group then?
Well, about 350.
It's a lot of people, isn't it? Who pays for all the nest boxes?
Well, we use the money we raise from sponsored bird watches, but we often make our own from spare pieces of wood.
Well, that seems a pretty good idea to me. The patients obviously appreciate it.
Yes, the best part though is when, say, a blue tit uses the nest box and is feeding its brood. Mind you, we don't often get as good view as this.
Hold on, what's that? She's got a mass of something there. It looks like bread.
Yes, it's not good for the chicks, but the adults pick it up from the picnic areas. And providing they still bring plenty of caterpillars in, the chicks get enough protein.
Ugh, wouldn't fancy taking my protein like that. I'll tell you what, Peter, this is certainly a surprise to me. I thought conservation was all about preserving things, not chopping them down.
Oh no, conservation is quite different from just preserving things as they are.
Right.
We want to make this reed bed better for birds and animals, so we're taking out this old elder bush.
Oh.
If we didn't take out bushes and trees, it would just become woodland again.
Right, so this is to extend the reed bed then?
Yes, a reed bed like this is very important indeed.
I see. I'll tell you what, though, there's certainly more birds here than I thought. What's that one over there?
That's the male reed bunting.
Gosh. And what are those?
Those are moorhens, quite a few pairs nest here.
Right. Oh, you don't get those, surely.
Yes, that's a hen harrier. One visits here every January.
Right. Oh, hold on, I don't know that one.
That's a corn bunting.
Oh, that's a coos.
No, that's a water rail.
Oh, I don't know, I give up. Oh, I know that one, that's a duck, isn't it?
It's a kind of duck, except it's a teal.
Getting them all wrong, aren't they? Ah, that's a sedge warbler.
No, it's a willow warbler.
Oh, I think I'll stick to sparrows. Oh, that's a reed warbler.
Well
Hey!
done.
I knew all the others, but, you know, I was just testing you. Oh. Hey, I must say, it's quite remarkable that Fowlmere has so much to offer. I never thought so in her right, and I think you're right when you mention the need to keep your eyes open. The YOC really is an excellent organisation and a very valuable hobby. You know, you've all taught me a great deal about wildlife and conservation in general. Actually, I'm looking forward to next spring to see if a kestrel nest in that box are put up for us. After all, it is the symbol of the YOC.